It is now 6:15. Betsy is back, and it's great to hear that things are not going to be as bad as we previously thought.
I know. Yesterday, you know, you put out some big numbers, and there's a winter storm watch, and you're going, and then things kind of evolve and change, and it kind of looks like we're able to push a lot of the heavier snow out to the east of us into Pennsylvania and into New York State. Temperatures have been a little chilly, though, and with the wind, it definitely feels colder. As we head through the overnight hours, you can see, we'll have some flurries and some light snow showers around. Temperatures should hold steady right around 30. We're in the mid-20s farther south. Those wind chills are in the teens at this hour. Worcester reporting a wind chill currently at 14 degrees. It is definitely cool. And we do have a northwest wind that is sitting just above the surface. So we are getting some lake effect, although things are a little bit jumbled as far as those wind directions go. We are getting some snow showers coming into the west of Cleveland. This is not anything terribly unusual. Sometimes these little western streamers can be responsible for a few inches of snow. It's coming in right over Lorain right now, down into Columbia Station, Strongsville area, over toward Hinckley even. And then we have more typical kind of lake effect snow coming in across greater Cleveland and to the east. This is some light stuff, friends. This is not heavy snow at all. It's more decorative than anything. Sarah, we are still using the word festive to describe all of these flakes. And you can see off to the west of us, there is plenty of snow that's coming off of the western lakes and the northern lakes, Superior and also Michigan. And Lake Huron not quite into the thick of things yet. We'll start to see all of that changing around. But interestingly enough, the lake effect is one thing, but then you go a step further and you can look at ambient moisture in the atmosphere. That's called water vapor. So enhanced water vapor. This is in the middle parts of the atmosphere, and you can see there's a little plume of extra moisture sitting in the mid-atmosphere, and that is kind of rotating back to the west. The big key here is how far west will it come, and will it drop all the way down into northeast Ohio? We will probably get clipped by it, which is another reason why those warnings have been pushed out to the east into Pennsylvania and New York State. That being said, you can see that wind flow is still coming off of the western and northern lakes, a northwest wind. That is a favorable wind for lake effect. But once you get into Ohio, the winds go a little bit more westerly, and we're going to have to watch this tonight. There's still a lot of questions that have to be answered. None of this is locked down. But this west wind definitely kind of aims things a little bit farther out to the east. And you can see we have Geauga and Ashtabula counties colored here in blue. That is where we have a winter weather advisory that goes through 4 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. We will have more persistent snow showers there. They have a higher elevation. There's a couple ingredients that come together that they have a better chance to have the snow that's over a couple of inches. So at the midnight hour, we should continue to see these lake effect snow showers around, but really, unless we start to get something really dramatic happening, the bulk of the snow will be in Pennsylvania and kind of getting into eastern Ohio as we get into the late morning, early afternoon hours. It kind of hangs on. That northwest wind not really showing us the best potential for heavy lake snow, so we're just going to put a few inches on it, but it's a duration thing. So we have a long period that will have a persistent northwest wind, and eventually all of that does end up adding up, and we will have a few inches of snow that falls. And I showed you this before. 4 to 6 inches by Thursday morning out to the eastern portions of our snowbelt area. 1 to 4 inches east side of Cleveland, eastern suburbs over into the rest of Geauga, Lake, and Ashtabula counties, and then an inch or less, if anything at all, in other areas farther to the west. And there's a peek at that winter weather advisory. It goes through 4 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Universal Windows direct outlook, low 30s for tomorrow. We'll be in the upper 30s with some clearing on Thursday. Be nice to see a peek of sun. By the time we get to Friday, temperatures back above freezing. We'll be in the mid-40s, a little rain-snow mix possible as some warmer air continues to move in. We'll be in the low 50s for the weekend with rain chances hanging on, and then back into the 40s and eventually the 30s with more snow chances returning by Monday and Tuesday of next week. So we're kind of back on this roller coaster ride, which is okay because it was really cold for a while, so a little bit of something for everybody.
Melt this stuff away, too.
Yeah, we don't want to get too much, you know, this holiday season, right?
No,
Too much festive.
But it is something to pray for a peak of sun. That's like, whoa.
It's the Cleveland crud. It's that time of the year.
That is true. That is true. All right, Betsy. Thank you.